Peace. Think fast. Just thinking about, cross my mind how, how a lot of people, you know, in which I don't take nothing. I'm just bringing it up, what some people like, in which I bring it up too, like how we are the crystals, we are, the cell phone, we are that chemical. Matter of fact, we have DMT. We don't have to take supplements. All we have to do is meditate to go to different dimensions, things of this nature. But it's also all right to use those helpers like crystals, things of this nature. It's just as long as you're not, you know, uh, letting it handicap you. Because I thought about it, how some people, would kind of be heavily on the, oh, well, I don't use crystals because I am the crystal. And it's like, cool, I mean, you are telepathy and telekinesis and psychokinesis, so why are you watching this video? It's like, of course we are all these things, but it takes help along the way. We are beings able to just live off of breath, but you see most of us eating. Even some of the top yogis who know breathing techniques still eat food. So it's just part of the growth, and using little helpers along the way, or little props. This is a little prop in the matrix. I could make my body take the form of THC just with my thoughts. I could, envision the THC molecule forming within my, in one of the neurons in my brain or something. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it forms at. But we do all this with our own mechanism. But again, nothing is wrong with using those helpers. Using that quartz, because of course, you don't want to always depend like, all right, every time something negative come around or this and that, I want to run to a crystal. But a crystal helps. Like, why? It's almost like the analogy of like I could either go walk this way and walk peacefully to my destination, or I could walk this way knowing that it's not going to be peaceful and it's a longer route. I'm going to take the better route. This route is double whammy, so why even go that way? Same thing, like, why not use the crystals if, I could take that route? Now, of course, we all got our different soul purpose in the way we carry ourselves. Some of us, have that warrior spirit. I got that warrior spirit about myself in certain areas, so I understand that situation. But, again, it's just definitely nothing wrong with using the different helpers. We got all the information in our DNA. We don't have to read a single book, but, it's cool to use that helper, to use that book every now and then. All these helpers. Again, we are the technology, it's just building. You could send that message of telepathy. You could start calling people through telepathy. Like, let somebody know something. Start practicing that, sitting down. Matter of fact, start consciously doing that. Call somebody, like, hey, let's see if you pick up on the message, I'm about to say something and tell me what you think I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, start practicing, start building. It's like different weights, getting our muscles, So, definitely want to get your own mechanism, because that's the thing with myself. Like, as much as I talk about psychedelics, I meditate at least, now I'm back to about at least 15 to 20 minutes every morning. And then I kind of get like little bits and pieces during the day, even sometimes at night again, So when I'm doing all these psychedelics, I'm not just doing psychedelics. I'm also making sure I connect in a blissful way, in a manner that, because matter of fact, that's back to the situation with the Amun and the Atun priest, which I forgot which one was doing the shrooms. One was doing shrooms and psilocybin, the other one was just attaining bliss through the Akash, or through the Soma, or basically like, through meditation in essence. And your Soma chakra is like It's like right in between your third eye and your crown chakra. Matter of fact, it's one of the lesser known chakras. Matter of fact, it's kind of the chakra that connects the positive, negative energies, yin and yang, all those energies as well. But I forgot what I was talking about that. But just back to just us being the mechanism about meditation. The pranic or yogic breath. And with the nose, bringing it all the way down to the stomach. Exhale the nose, bringing the stomach in and bringing everything out. And visualization is important as well. When you visualizing your chakra spinning and visualizing each chakra, that you're trying to open, as you're doing your meditations, visualizing that Christ seed all going up the spine as you're taking a yogic breath, and then as it reached the bindi, or the crown area, and then watch it as you exhale and it goes forward, down, back to the root again, balancing that flow. But again, we are the mechanism. We have it all. We are it. We is it. I am that I am. But again, in the physical matrix, it's okay to, have your little crystals or read a book or watch a video, Shit. It's cool to watch a video talking about how powerful your powers are. Now you don't need crystals, but you watching a video kind of proving that you could use some assistance. Oh man. Blessings to all. I love everything and everyone. Oh, that went out. Peace, y'all. Just remember though, don't let these things handicap you, of course. One of my things I used to do, and I used to talk about this in a lot of my older videos. Matter of fact, and don't forget, some of my newcomers, don't forget to go venture back, go look at a lot of my older videos when I was in Baton Rouge. Because now at this point, I done so many videos, now I have no choice but to kind of repeat myself about some information. So, I've been dodging it for the longest, just fresh, which each video has its own little different jewels in it too. The title say one thing and I dive into some other subject that's pretty interesting, or, I have some insightful information. But anyway, see, I done did it just 9 and forgot where I was at. But that's the beauty of just being in the moment. That intuition. I got the negative ions, which is a positive thing, with the negative ions coming off of them waves. With divine feminine energy. It's beautiful. Peace. Happy now. Now is a vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now. Peace.